y'all know what it is, the real two-tat, all praise to God for everything. I mean, every single thing. I'm here with my brother, Marathon Manny. And listen, we have a special guest with us tonight. He goes by the name of E2. But before we start, we always do a mental health check-in. How you feeling, E2?
I'm feeling great, brother.
Okay,
cool.
cool.
I'm glad to be here. I'm glad Manny, two-tat, man. Y'all know what it is.
No question. How about yourself, Marathon?
Hey, I'm feeling good, bro. Real quick, I just want to send a message to my family. I know I haven't been in too much contact with everybody. I've been busy, but I want y'all to know I never forget about y'all. I'm always having y'all on my mind, and I love you guys.
No question.
I want to put that message up.
Yeah.
Yeah, we be getting caught up in what we doing. It's like we be forgetting to catch up with family. And,
absolutely.
You're not a stranger with your family, bro.
Most definitely, bro. That grind something serious. You don't got time to spend with your family, your loved ones, but it's always for a reason, you know.
Yeah.
And for myself, like I always say, I know Maddie get tired of it.
I was thinking about
Hey, listen.
I gotta go through some old letters and shit. I got one for your ass.
Hey, I put my 2 feet on the ground every morning. It's a win.
Now for real.
Yeah, for look though. So
Winning.
take us back to the beginning, E2. Where you from, man?
I'm from Cameroon, you know what I'm saying? Born.
Okay, I was about to ask you that.
Born
Okay.
in Cameroon. That's in Africa. Came here, I was about 13, 14.
Okay.
Shit. I came in Highsville. I was out of Highsville for a little bit. You know what I'm saying? When I middle school out there, then boom. After that, went to High Point High School. I don't know. I got from the city.
Yeah, High Point. Yeah, I know about High Point. Yeah, my peoples went there.
Oh, okay, yeah.
By Calverton, Maryland and shit, right? By movie theater.
Yeah.
Hotel.
Yeah. I went out there for about 1 year, but I was failing in life, bro.
Yeah.
My parents said, nah, fuck all that. Get out of here. They took me out there shit, sent me out Roosevelt, out of Greenbelt.
Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh, yeah, it
You
is
know what I'm talking
Roosevelt
about?
out Greenbelt. I
Yeah,
was talking about the
yeah.
city joint.
Yeah.
Parkdale, Roosevelt, Northwest.
There you go. Yeah.
What you know about Maryland shit, bro?
Yeah.
I had a couple family members out there.
So let me ask you this: what's the main language in Cameroon that y'all speak?
Shit, it's bilingual, bro.
Yeah.
French and English.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know,
Some of y'all speak English heavier, and some of y'all speak French heavier, right?
Ah, look at you.
Okay,
I told you, one of my coworkers, he
be
got
telling
that
you.
French accent.
He be telling you. Shit, I
Yeah.
speak French fluent as a bitch, though.
For real. I was trying to learn French in the feds.
What's your name then?
Yeah, Jim Appel Kyrie. Yeah, there you go.
There you
2
go.
times the root.
Bonjour.
Yeah.
Jean-M'appelle Manny.
Yeah.
I had to throw this shit out there.
I ain't gonna lie though, one thing I noticed though, French hard as hell to speak, man. Hard as hell to learn, bro. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people say English, nah, French hard as hell, man.
Nah, but that depends, because for me, it kind of comes easier
Yeah.
because I know
You know
Spanish.
Spanish.
It's a
Right.
language.
You got that tongue. You got that tongue.
Yeah,
You know Spanish
exactly.
too? Yeah, damn. You
Yeah,
like
my
that?
man, my man
You like that?
Hey, he probably could roll the shit out of the car.
You don't entiendo más de lo que hablas.
Yeah, man. So look, so you go ahead, you got some more?
Nah, that was it.
Let me ask you this, man. How was like, you know, the 2-parent? You grew up in a 2-parent household.
Well, that shit was split.
Okay.
Kinda. So it was like, at first, when I was back home, I was with my dad because my mom was here.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So after that, when I came here, my dad was back home, so I was with my mom. So this is a different dynamic. Like my dad, he be trying to be a little bit more lenient and shit. You know, fake lenient.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But when you fuck out, he on your ass.
No question.
You know, my mom, she, you know, the younger boys, bro, that shit.
Yeah.
Boys don't listen.
No question. Especially,
Boys don't listen.
for sure.
So,
You need a man in our life.
No
nah,
question.
for real.
No question.
So boom, I'm in this jump, but I'm doing anything. That's how I ended up fucking up. I started for real in middle school, but I still had some sense. But then when I got to like high school, High Point, that's when I was like, man, look, I left High Point with like a 1.5, 1 point. It was some crazy dumb shit. It was some crazy dumb shit, bro.
And it don't be that we stupid. It just that we put our energy into the wrong shit.
Facts, bro.
We be intelligent as hell.
So that's how that shit was. When the Roosevelt, I was still on that same type of time, but I got there. I see everybody else on like some real shit, like some smart shit. So I'm like, alright, this shit cool.
Yeah, no
You know
question.
what I'm saying? High point is like being dumb is cool.
No
kinda.
question. Yeah,
You know
I
what
was
I'm
fucked up.
Yeah, being dumb is cool. So I'm like, oh
Yeah.
yeah, being smart is cool in this stuff. Cause you dumb, somebody can call your ass out.
Facts. That's
Like,
a fact.
Yeah, somebody can call you out. Man, you dumb as shit. You can't make grades, nigga.
Yeah, no question.
So boom, I got there, got into sports, started playing football. You know what I'm saying? Met my brothers. We still brothers to this day.
Shout out.
Off that shit. You know what I'm saying? Shout out all of them.
Mm-hmm.
But that's really how that shit was then. But then I still had some ties to some fuck shit.
Mm-hmm.
So I got a question, right? Being as though you came from, another country to America, right? I mean, you a big dude, so I don't see you getting bullied. But like, did you ever feel outcasted because you was, you African coming to a new country? Like, did you ever feel different, like get treated differently because you wasn't from here?
Shit.
You probably talk with an accent when you came and some more shit.
Not motherfucker. In middle school though. In middle school I was. But it's like
Well, you got that growth spurt.
Nah, it wasn't even like that. You remember in middle school niggas used to go to the body?
Yeah,
To the body.
Tough,
So boom, so when I came here, that shit was hot.
Yeah.
So like as soon as somebody say something, I'm like, man, let's go to the body, man. Fuck all that. I ain't got nothing to say to you, but let's go to the body. You know what I'm saying? I was just going to the body with niggas, and that's how niggas ended up fucking with me. It was like, this motherfucker, he ain't scared of shit.
No question.
But I just,
So it was an easy adjustment when you came here.
I won't say that. At first it was tough.
Yeah.
Like 7th grade, because I came here, I was in the 7th grade. 8th grade is when I was like, fuck all that shit. I'm going to the body with all that.
Yeah, no question.
Yeah. All y'all niggas. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about. That's
Start
Man,
turning
listen,
up.
I don't know if you remember, man, when you bought a book from me, right? You told me you went to Bowie.
Yeah.
How was that experience? You graduated? Talk about that experience, man, because, that's my alma mater. I went to Bowie. I graduated from Bowie. Talk about that.
Okay.
Shout out
Yeah, no question, yeah.
Nah, I graduated from Bowie, but I didn't really get to graduate like per se, because it was COVID for one.
Damn, same thing.
And for two, my sentencing date fell on the same day as Bowie graduation, June 26th.
Facts.
June 26th.
Yeah,
Like,
Damn,
that was the only reason I got to self-surrender was because that was my sentencing date. Because you know how the marshals be coming at you quick.
Okay.
So that motherfucker was coming at me, and my lawyer was like, "Nah, hold on, you graduating today."
Hey, he had his.
Yeah, he was
he
right.
He had the cuffs in his hand before the judge even said it. Hey, the judge could have been like, nah, as soon as it's vacated, that nigga already had his shit out.
Nah, you know the motherfuckers be sneaking at as soon as the motherfucker about to tell you fucking verdict, the motherfucker slide to you and shit.
Yeah.
It's like, yeah, we better get
See, I was shackled when they sent it to me, so it's like they ain't had to waste
Don't
time.
tell it. They said, yeah, we got him out of there
Got
already.
the point. Nah, the funny shit, the marshals, man, they be motherfuckers. Hey, look, he one of the marshals when he was like getting me ready to take me upstairs, he read my charge and stuff. He like, damn, you made it to the big leagues pretty fast, nigga.
For the Joe, huh, man?
Yeah, I was like, damn, son.
And you went straight from high school to the league, huh,
Yeah,
man?
I'm telling you. Hey, that's Kobe Bryant.
LeBron James, all over.
We got Hall of Fame numbers quick.
Oh, great. So let me ask you, so now you brought it up, you know what I'm saying? Talk about that, man. What was you arrested for, man? Like, what was you locked up for?
Shit, I was locked up for gun trafficking, dog. You know what I'm saying? Well, conspiracy to traffic firearms. Let's be legal.
Yeah, this shit.
Let's say allegedly. Let's say allegedly.
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 Whoever listening.
Yeah,
you know?
allegedly.
So, man, it came. Man, that shit, I didn't even know that shit was gonna happen. I thought I had on my track covered, allegedly. And them people came at me, dog. And I was, like I told you, I was telling you earlier, bro. It just came because I had a co-defendant. You know, I don't know if I want to say, you know what I'm saying, the whole thing, but I had a co-defendant, and the person, did what they did. Not blaming them or nothing, because it's like, not blaming them or nothing, because it's like, it's a code.
People gonna be what they gonna be.
Fact, that's it. Fact.
It's a code to the streets. So I don't know if that person could abide by the code of the street.
Yeah, some people don't fall under that
people
criteria. I had to
don't.
understand that myself.
You gotta, especially when you go to the feds, bro. You understand that for real. It's like it's not everybody when they abide by that code. So
you think they style it till they test it. You never know a person you test it.
And you know what's crazy?
Yeah.
I told my friends this, and they looked at me fucked up. I said, look, I want to test all of y'all. And I was like, why? I'm like, cause everything cool right now.
For sure.
Everything cool right now. We laughing, we joking, but like, I don't know who you're gonna be in a real situation. You know what I'm saying? Like I really want to test you in everything, like what you care about. Because people care about different things. Like a motherfucker might care about money. A motherfucker might care about his freedom. A nigga might care about his girl.
Facts.
You know what I'm saying? So you want to test a nigga in all them different jumps to really see where he holds you at. You know what I'm saying? These motherfuckers, they get around a girl, they get funny as shit.
I'm telling you all the time,
They
bro.
get funny as shit. Remember when this shit happened to you? You're like, damn,
Bro, how you doing this when the bride is around? Like, God damn. Show off for a bride, but you probably can hit on the low.
Right, that's what I'm saying. Niggas start telling you about his paycheck, how much money he made, all that. You like, man, niggas trying to
Simp ass niggas, man.
That's so.
Simping ain't cool.
I ain't cool at all.
Ain't cool
Be
at
a
all.
man. Be a
Stop
man.
that. 2022. Stop simping.
I've been preaching.
Stop simping.
I've been preaching, man. You don't salt no man down to get no woman.
Never.
You don't make nobody look like they're beneath you or nothing. A woman will respect a humble man 100 times more than they respect a simp ass dude.
Talk to him, man. For sure.
But you gotta talk to some of these women. They love that shit.
I'm gonna say
They
this.
simps.
Nah, you got some. Look, I'm gonna say this, man, about the brides, though, man. See, a bride will use a nigga like that, but at the end of the day, she just using it for the cheese. A nigga like me, a nigga like you, a nigga like man, she'll come to us. That's who she really want to be with. But we see who she is for real. So we're like, man, we ain't fucking with you, man. You too money hungry. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? So it's like you just gotta understand how these brides are. Bride gonna do what she want to do. I don't give a damn if it's your wife, your girlfriend, whoever it is. They gonna do what they want to do. It's up to you to be a man and know who she is. Because women are grown ass children. I say not women, little girl, but not women,
so
females.
My question to you is this, right?
Yeah.
Let's say you got a broad, right?
Yeah.
And you know she with you for the cheese.
Yeah.
And you giving her the cheese somewhat. Is she using you or you using her?
It might be an equal exchange.
I'm gonna say
depending on
this.
the situation.
Yeah, because nowadays if you look at brides for cat, you pay for cat and send them out their way. So if you don't pay directly, you're gonna pay indirectly. You know, if you don't pay on the front, you're gonna pay on the back end. So it's just like sometimes I ain't giving a broad no money. You gonna give a broad something.
You gonna give
time, energy, whatever it is. And my man say slow pimping. Slow pimping when you be trying to he say slow pimping.
You like it now, break it down.
So slow pimping is when you take the bride out, acting like you ain't trying to get no cat, like you trying to be friend and buddy, but whole time you trying to slide in there, and hoping she be like, damn, man. But a real pimp from the day one, he let you know what it is from day one. A nigga slow pimp basically saying, oh man, I ain't trying to do nothing, take out time, you taking her out to eat, you doing all this stuff. Instead of just telling her from the get-go, I'm trying to fuck.
I just want the cat.
That's it, you know what I'm saying? That's it. And the bride, most likely the bride's gonna be down with it. Niggas be acting all scared. Don't lie to no female, be up front. Be frank from the get-go. And she gonna respect you 100%, even if you tell the bride, listen, I want another female. Not only you. You know, you gotta tell the bride what it is, and that's why the bride be vindictive, getting hurt and shit. You know what I'm saying, bruh? Know what I'm saying? So it's just like, bruh, you gotta just always be real with brides at all times.
Girls be horny as a bitch.
I'm telling you.
Girls be horny as a bitch.
I'm telling you, they trying to fuck more than you.
I done heard it from a girl mouth, man. Sometimes all you gotta say is you just trying to fuck.
Nah, for real, bro.
That's it.
Like,
since
we got there.
Nah, fuck all that. One of my worst experiences, bro. Cause I'm trying to be a gentleman, you know what I'm saying? Like I'm doing all this shit, bro. I'm going out on dates with this girl, woo, 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 woo. I'm taking it slow, you know what I'm saying? I ain't trying to push up on her. Yeah. Cause you don't even know, like this rape culture, bro.
Facts, bro.
Scared.
Me too movements like a motherfucker.
So I'm like, rape culture, I'm trying to push up on her the nice way, all that other shit. And shorty like, yo, like you ain't gonna bust a move on me? Like I was starting to think like you don't like me. So I'm like, damn. I'm thinking like, fuck. I'm trying to be a gentleman. You talking about something? You basically calling me gay for real.
Like you ain't putting enough
yeah,
pressure.
She was like, hey,
nah, baby, you ain't gonna me too, eat too.
Hey, I like that too, man.
Slow you roll.
Yeah, man.
You gotta let me know.
Man,
so I'm like, damn. So she told me that shit, but I ain't gonna lie to you, but I was a motherfucker. I was a wreck. I was ready.
It hurt your ego a little bit. Like,
I didn't even know the first time, bro. It's another job. I'm about to put on my story.
Yeah, talk to him, bro. We got time, man.
It's another story, bro. I took this girl out. We go out, bro. We had dinner, all that shit. Boom. I go to drop her off because I had another meeting with my boys. So I go to drop her off. I'm parked in front of her house. She not getting out of the car. So I'm like, all right, I'm gonna talk to you later. She like, all right, bet. She still sitting in the car. We talk a little bit, and I tell her, all right, man, I gotta leave. She still sitting in the car. I'm like, all right, man, look. I'm like, damn, man, my me. She's like, oh, okay, all right, I'm gonna leave. Then she started up a conversation again. Then you know what I'm saying? Like, it got close to the time, because it was like 7:30. I had to go meet up my boys at the cigar bar. And she like, damn, you gonna kiss me or what?
She ready.
I'm like, fuck.
She was ready. Nah, that's crazy that you said that on YouTube, because like, Brian so used to niggas trying to fuck him when you really trying to do some gentleman shit. They like, they don't know what the fuck to do. They like, damn, that's what a bride, man, I want you to be my husband. I want you to be all this, because they so used to niggas trying to fuck him. But you like, nah, the whole time they trying to see what you about, because you can't stick with dick and everything.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Simple conversation.
No
That's all I
question.
want.
That's it.
Can you hold a conversation?
That's it, bro. Like your mental capacity. How far can you go with this shit?
Can you stimulate my mind? Can you make me think?
Cause after the tail, then what? After I fuck, then what?
Yeah, that's what the OG used to tell me. Like after you get the pussy, like then what? What do we get out of it?
For sure.
Now I'm learning. Like I ain't gonna lie. I'm learning how to date more and more, right? So now I be like. Now I pay attention to a female mindset more than anything. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like I like beautiful women, but I be wanting to see what they mind on, what they mind hitting on. That's what attracts me. For sure. What they mental, how they talk, you know, what they trying to do with themselves, all that shit.
Let me ask you. I'm gonna ask you first. I'm gonna ask you. You ever want to get married?
I did. Before that bullshit happened. Before that off-camera shit happened.
For sure.
I did. Yeah, I definitely did, bro. That shit felt like love for real. But after that, I'm like, nah, I don't trust motherfuckers.
For sure.
The fuck is love for real?
For sure. Just a four-letter word, huh?
You know what I'm saying? For real. Yeah. Four-letter word. That shit don't mean nothing to you.
For sure.
Fuck it gotta mean something to me.
Because people that you think love you will do you dirty.
Facts.
Facts.
So what about you though, man? You want to get married?
I mean, I would like to, but like he said, like I just can't marry anything.
Yeah, for sure.
You know what? That shit gotta be special. Like I always said, man, I gotta find me a unicorn.
You know, of course.
So they very rare.
I mean, cut you off.
Yeah, go ahead.
How long you think you supposed to take before you marry whoever you want? Man?
Shit, look, I don't even know how long I'm supposed to date a girl before I ask her to be my girlfriend. Slim, I'm learning.
Yeah, because my thing is this why I always
What you think?
Nah, it's because I'm still trying to figure it out. Because it's like, bro, women, when they want you, they be like this. And as soon as they got you, they be like this. You be like, fuck. That's not who the fuck, you know what I'm saying? Like, that's not you. What the fuck just happened? Then you be sick. You stand there like, nah.
I say 5 years, bro. You got like your wife. I say you gotta get to know her 5 years because they change so much. You know what I'm saying? Women are fickle than a motherfucker.
Is that like 5 years living with her?
Yeah, 5 years being with her before you get, but knowing her, like seeing what she about.
I'm like moving in with her. So y'all live together.
Nah, I'm gonna be honest. I say, man, my mom Deuce told me that. Shout out to Mom Deuce. She said, don't ever live with no female because you know why? Sometimes, bro, when you see them on the street, right, they look good as a motherfucker. Then when you move in, what do you be like? This bitch earned. This bitch don't look that good.
But I think you should do that, so you know.
Yeah, you
That's
learn.
true. But the thing is, but you most likely put it like this. You got a girl, right? Most likely you spend a lot of time with her, so you see that you see it when you going over her house or she coming to your junk. You know what I'm saying?
You
don't think so?
I'm supposed to be cleaning up like shit.
Yeah, true.
I just cleaned my house up before I left. If I left in the morning, because I know something, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, no question.
I ain't that motherfucker like, wash these dishes for quick.
Gotta be game ready, baby.
You know what I'm saying? Put some candles up, you know what I'm saying?
No question.
So it's like, but it's like when you live with a motherfucker, you can't hide yourself for too long.
That's facts. That's a fact.
You gonna get lazy.
Just like you know somebody long enough, you know your flaws gonna start coming out. And one thing about it, like I learned this shit when I came home. Like it's like you start, like people give you their best self. You know what I'm saying? When you first meet them. Nah, let me start learning you. All right, I seen your best self. I like your best self. But let me see if I could deal with them flaws and shortcomings.
That's what it's about.
I got you know, and I need you to see mine too.
For sure.
It ain't like I ain't Mr. Perfect.
No
shit.
question. Yeah, no
You know
question.
what I'm saying? You gotta figure this shit out.
That's what I was saying. Like letting a female know from the rip. Like, listen, baby, I ain't perfect. You know what I'm saying? You gonna win with me, but I got my days where I don't want to talk. I got my days where I don't want you to be around me. Not even saying I don't love you, but I gotta, get my mind together before, because I got a lot of stuff I'm battling every single day. And if a female, you can deal with this, hey, we can make it forever. But look at the world, everybody getting divorced. Ain't no marriages happening anymore, because you don't gotta do shit for marriage. You don't gotta have sex with a bride to get married. Married, back in the days, right, you had to get married, because the shit was sacred. Now they giving that shit up for $20, $40, $60. That shit ain't worth nothing nowadays. So I said, that's it. That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? Motherfucker Jay.
Hey, listen, nah, no bullshit. You know what attracts me a lot more now is when I see a woman ain't easy to give it up. Like that
might be fake though.
Yeah. She probably did that to you, but not the next nigga.
Yeah, what about
because what she do for another nigga don't necessarily mean she'll do for you.
She probably going through a break with her boyfriend, so she probably, man, I'm gonna take it easy with him. I'm gonna give him a kiss, I'm gonna do that, but when it's time to check,
you know,
fuck all that. It's like, bro, women will really go for whoever she really like.
That's it. Simple.
Whoever she really like, but that's borderline. Like she might see you, she might like, oh, he's attractive. But then she might see that other nigga and be like, damn, I wanna fuck that nigga.
Break tonight.
Then you short, he not.
Facts.
So you like, fuck.
Fact. She wanna take it slow with you, but not the next nigga.
Yeah, so you like, damn, that nigga about to get the cat. But she wanna take me out. You know, I think it's all about how you approach her though. You know what I'm saying? You approach her on some gentleman shit, like, I wanna get to know you, I wanna take you out. She gonna put that head off the rip, like, oh yeah, this nigga wanna go out.
No question.
So I'm like, all right, let me look up all the most expensive restaurants.
Trying to milk you.
And make sure this nigga gonna take me there for a motherfucking picture. That's what the fuck it is. All right, boom. I'm gonna do this. Oh, Bygone. Oh, boom. I'm in there. Oh, RPM. Oh, I'm in there.
All this,
Like we going to H&P, so you with
it? You know what I'm saying? Like, if you really want to test the broad, bro, just tell him, like, all right, we about to go to burger spot or something, like Five Guys or something. I mean, let's go to Five Guys and get a burger. She gonna be like, huh?
Nah, that's real. Hey, bro,
let's go to Starbucks.
That's real what he said, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I had this little ratchet joke, but she was bad as a motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. She gonna tell me, and we've been out a couple times. Listen, don't take me to no skinny place. Don't take me to no cheap place. And I ain't gonna lie. My dumb ass, before I came aware how these bras is, my dumb ass took her to a nice restaurant. I ain't even get no cat nothing, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I swear to God, bro.
Like
I'm gonna keep it real. I'm gonna keep it all the way gutter.
Like
but the thing was, I'll be honest, I was with my girl, and I love my girl so much, because I ain't gonna lie with y'all, like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah, but she was mad. You get real. She was mad because she knew I wasn't leaving my girl. She knew I wasn't gonna let her leave my girl, so she used to do little petty shit. But me and my girl was going through our thing, and I was on some petty shit. Wanted to take another bride out, not knowing, and my mind still with my bride, so she already knowing, like, what's up with you? Why you ain't? So she in her feelings. You know what I'm saying? So yeah, bro. So it's like that shit was crazy, man. But like that shit crazy that you just said that, like, a bride gonna touch you, like, man, I wanna go to this restaurant. I wanna go there. Frisco,
rip, bro. Rip. Like, you ain't even say 2 words. She already telling you she trying to go. What the fuck is you? What the fuck?
All these halves.
Yeah, for sure. Like, you ain't my girl or nothing. We just get to know each other.
You ain't give me 2 sentences, bro.
That's it.
Nigga, why you off the rip? Like, nah, I don't do cheap restaurants. Like, if it wasn't for no niggas taking you, you would have never been there.
Facts.
Let's really be honest. Let's really be honest. If them niggas ain't take you there, bro, you would have never been on there.
Never.
And I'm sorry, I'm just being honest. Whoever watched this, it is what it is.
That's it, bro.
You feel some type of way.
You feel some type of way, bro, then that means it's up to you. If it's not, then it's cool too.
For sure.
But like,
let me ask you this, man. In these days we live in, how the hell would you make relationships work? From your opinion, both of y'all, like, because like everybody, I think everybody suffer of trying to figure this out, confused by relationships.
I ain't gonna lie to you, bro. Right now, I don't think I should say this on camera.
Go understand, we real, the real.
Crazy camera.
The fucking real.
Camera talk, but it's like right now, I'm just trying to vet everybody out, bro. Everybody that I'm talking to, I'm just still trying to vet you out, because off of what happened. You don't know who to trust. You don't know who to trust, who to believe. People say a lot of things to you. People do a lot of things. You know what I'm saying? Like, people get caught up in, like, gifts and shit like that. Because it's like, but me, bro, it's like, for me personally, I say this. I could give you a gift. That shit don't mean shit to me.
For sure.
That shit don't mean shit to me. I give you a gift. Just because it's like, it's a nice gesture. Because I'm a nice person.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? But then you might look at it like, oh, he gave me a gift. Oh my God, he liked me so much. Like, no.
That's just who you are.
I think you're a nice person, and that's just who I am. So now you put me in this other bracket Then after that, we shit out of luck. We shit out of luck when I stopped talking to you. Then we like, oh fuck. Then I'm like, look, I ain't never told you what it was.
No question.
You assume.
I just being nice. I'm just doing this shit.
Stop assuming. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
But it's like, man, right now, you just gotta go through everything, bro. Cause you got the city girls,
Fucking the
you know what I'm
game up.
saying?
City boy summer.
You got the city boys, then you got the stay down girls. So it's like you don't know who is who. Cause some motherfuckers will fake it till they get you.
Like shit.
That motherfuckers will fake it like
Man,
I ain't even like that, you know. Like ooh. My best thing is like to catch somebody is conversation.
And you shut the fuck up and let them talk.
Motherfuckers can't hold conversation.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I could kind of like tell who you are or what I ask you. If I ask you some shit and you can't hold certain type of conversations, I know you kind of shallow. You shallow as shit.
And it's that Gemini shit, bro. Man, somebody's motherfucker.
You shallow as shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, if I'm talking to you about like, yo, like what I'm trying to do, I'm like, hey man, I got a project, I'm trying to do this, Like, what you got in mind? Not saying that you should necessarily have something right there and there, but you should at least like contribute to the conversation. And then the only thing you can talk about is fucking ETV or fucking Jocelyn Cabaret or fucking meeting up with a Carday, whatever the fuck that's
Brunch on Sundays and shit.
All you gotta talk about is fucking reality TV, bro. It's like, bro, we ain't got nothing to talk about.
For sure.
Cause that's all what you feed your mind with.
For sure.
Then you gonna start feeding my mind with that shit. I don't need that.
For sure.
I don't need to feed my mind with that shit. So I'm gonna let you be. I'm like, all right, so this cool. Let's fall back from you. Ain't like I don't fuck with you, but I'm gonna just fall back from you. When I'm trying to have fun, then I'm gonna hit you up.
For sure. Give me some head, give me some tip. Simple as that. Nah, I'm just being real. It's simple as that. Some brides you gotta put in that. Brides do that to us. But this my nigga I'm gonna take out to eat. This my nigga I'm gonna fuck on a late night. This the nigga I'm gonna make my husband. They do that to us, bro.
I ain't gonna put this girl out, but I got a girl, bro. She got a roster of niggas. Like, she really told me. She told me, she was like, I got this nigga, that's my head nigga. I got this nigga, that's my backshot nigga. I got this nigga, if I wanna go out, that's him. And I was really like, then I asked her, cause I was one of the niggas she was fucking. So I'm like, who the fuck am I?
What part do I play?
You tell me all this shit?
I'm like, who the fuck am I? Like, you naming all these niggas, like, who the fuck am I? Then she started laughing. I'm like, don't laugh. This is a serious question. What the fuck you think this is? This is a serious ass question. You about to fucking, cause you go on there telling your friend like I'm such and such. I want to know who the fuck I am. Let me know what I do good.
What's my strong suit?
What's my strong suit?
Fuck, I stand up in a category.
This shit. So back to like relationships and dating and shit, you know, like for me, it's a whole, like I'm like a baby to the shit. I be learning, bro, because at 19, I ain't really had no experience in dating. So like I'm just learning as I go, Slim, and now it's the dating field, bro. This shit, it's a crazy game, right? Like, you know, like Slim, I was like dating a girl. Literally, I probably took on the third date, she ended up telling me she got a boyfriend. I'm like, like, so what this was just an interview to be
perfect, man. Interview.
Like, what's going on? So this the whole thing, but like, that's cool.
For sure.
But now, like, you know, after like going through these learning processes, right? Cause I look at all of them as lessons. You know what I'm saying?
For sure.
And I look at it like, I gotta start like picking that brain and like knowing where the values lie. You know what I'm saying? Cause if you want to be serious with a female or whatever, like I feel like y'all should have some of the same values and morals and shit like that.
Sure.
And like really knowing what that person want out of a relationship and like what they expect or you know what you feel like you can work on, what they can work on, shit like that. Cause one thing about it, I don't think a relationship should be just something stagnant. It always should be something growing.
Yeah, for sure. Got to.
And like if shit from the jump, if a person ain't really motivating me or making me want to do something better, or like how he was saying, contribute to the conversation. Like, yeah, like recently somebody was, you know, giving me advice on the podcast, and that's contributing to the conversation. It ain't no benefit to that person per se, but you feel me? Like
that just show like you care.
That's it.
You know
That's
what I'm
it.
saying? I just want to know you care, bro. That's because it's like, when you talk to me, I listen to you.
For sure.
You know what I'm
For
saying? You
sure.
telling me, like, I want to do this. Oh, I'm thinking about doing makeup. I'm thinking about selling wigs. And I'm like, all right, bet. You should do this.
Yeah.
I'm telling you shit.
For sure. Give you all type of advice.
I went and researched shit.
For sure.
For you.
For sure.
So you can't even go and research shit for
ideas
me.
flow,
Like,
yeah.
damn. That's how ideas is made, bro.
Bro.
We bouncing back. You know what I'm saying?
Man,
So,
sometimes a female, like just something, they just call you to drain your energy all day, bro. Just call you all day, and they know you just gave them the answer, like there, 30 minutes ago in the conversation. And what you think I should do? I'm like, bro, I just gave you the conversation. You got a whole dude. Why you ain't talking to him, getting advice from him? Why you coming to me? I keep giving you advice over and over, and it's like this. My next question, man, because I'm gonna be honest, man. It's good women out here. Like my man Manny always tell his power in the tongue. So it's still good women out here. We always say, man, ain't no all these hoes. Nah, it ain't. It's just the thing is, the hoes are basically, taking over everything. So the good women, they under there, but the good women like, damn, I should be a hoe too. Because they getting all the attention. Nah, we still love y'all good ladies, man. Y'all still be good. Y'all still be those needles in the haystack. Y'all still be those unicorn. Cause you got 3 brothers out here doing that. You know what I'm saying? And so,
Please come
and
see
I'm gonna
me.
say this. As a man, bro, we gotta have our shit together. You know what I'm saying? They say the money, gotta have all the money. Nah, you gotta have paper to take care of your family, bro. That's just what it is. So you call her a gold digger, but if you got a daughter, you want her to fuck no broke nigga at all.
I think it's this though, bro.
Yeah.
And this is one conversation I always have about money. Right?
Yeah, okay.
It's like, what are you comfortable with? Everybody's comfortable with different things.
For sure.
It's not everybody that want to be a millionaire.
For sure.
It's
For
not
sure.
everybody that's want to be a
sure.
billionaire.
For sure. For sure.
So it's like, are you trying to gauge me off of other niggas? Cause it's like, bro, I'm comfortable. Like one thing I learned when I was young and I was working with this old head, and he was telling me, he's like, man, you look, youngster, you young, like try out every business you want to do. Like, you young, you can try and fail, bro. It don't matter.
Sure.
Try and fail, it don't matter. That's good for you. It's gonna help you build your character. I'm like, cool. So I'm like, but what is the end goal though? He was like, the end goal is to be comfortable. And I'm like, what does that mean? He was like, being comfortable is like, you could be able to be like, all right, I could do this, I could do that. And I don't have to worry about getting more money because money never ends.
For sure.
You can never
Money
stop.
never ends, bro. There's no such thing as the perfect amount because the money never ends. That's a never ending number.
For sure.
So he told me, he was like, man, look, right now, I got 6 figures, bro. I'm cool.
For sure.
I got 6 figures right now. I'm cool. I can take care of my kid. I can take care of my house. Boom. I can do whatever I want to do. I'm chilling. So he was like, you got to find out what your comfortable level is. And I'm like, you know what? That's true. Because if you want to chase money, bro, you're going to be chasing money forever. You see a nigga like Jeff Bezos and all them other niggas.
But how do you never get enough money? How the fuck you never get tired of that shit, bro?
The thing is, bro, ain't no such thing as enough money.
For sure. That shit never stops, bro.
You just keep
I don't
going.
know, it's like a Jeezy, it's like a Jeezy lyric, bro. He was like, I ain't something about, I ain't never seen a nigga with enough money. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, bro, that shit don't happen. Once you in love with money, that shit don't end, bro.
For sure. For sure.
So it's you shouldn't be chasing the money. You should be pursuing where you're comfortable with.
You should be, your goal, basically.
Your purpose.
Your goal, your purpose. What you comfortable with your goal is. That's what you should be chasing.
If that reminds me, it takes me back to like conversations. All right, I mentioned him before, Ron G. Shout out to Ron G. You coming home soon? Can't wait to see you, bro. But I remember I was walking the yard with him. We was coming picking up some food, and he like, I'm telling him like, I'm short, so I'm on my way home. I'm like, Slim. He's like, I'm like, the only thing I want is just to be successful. I want to go out there and be successful. That's it, right? And he's like,
what success mean to you?
yeah. He's like, what's success to you? And I kind of got stuck. Like, I ain't even have an answer to that question.
Because you was gauging success of somebody else.
There you go.
Exactly.
There you go. You look at the other millionaires, and when you get a million, like this shit ain't enough. I want more.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying?
Exactly. I never even had $1 million, but I know when I reach $1 million, I know it's just gonna be like that ain't nothing.
Hey man, I don't know if you remember this conversation I had with you.
Yeah.
I was like, bro, if my life in a day, bro, I'm successful. You know why I'm successful, bro? coming from where we come from, anybody come from in the streets, bro, to do what we doing, bro, to just graduate college, bro, to do shit like that, bro. That shit is like a motherfucking impossible from where we come from. Nobody in our neighborhood did that shit, bro. Nobody. And I did this shit. You know what I'm saying? I ain't rich, far from it, bro. But I got a little paper. You know what I'm saying?
Don't say that.
Yeah, but
rich and monetary.
that's in spirit, yeah.
Rich and monetary.
Yeah.
Because this is a conversation I had with my boy the other day, bro. So I was talking to my boy. He was like, bro, you doing what you do, but you don't look like you happy. And I was just like, nah. Because what I'm doing is cool. It's bringing me money.
For sure.
That's not what, like, it's in my spirit.
Yeah.
You're not rich of spirit.
Yeah.
You might be rich financially, but then you poor spiritually. So it was like, so he was like, what do you really want to do? I'm like, man, I really just want to help, like, kids.
For sure.
You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
I just want to help kids.
For sure.
So he was like, oh, so that's why you coaching? Because I coach. Like in high school, in my old high school, I played football.
Okay.
What's the team name, man? Shout them out.
The Raiders, man.
Okay.
Y'all know what it is.
Shout out to the
Roosevelt
Raiders.
Raiders.
The Roosevelt Raiders, man.
Okay.
You know what I'm
Raiders.
saying? So it's like, bro, you want to chase money, but it's like, what's the purpose of all of that? You want to get the money, but then your heart is not content. You know what I'm saying? You want to be content. Like, I got my young nigga right now, Abdul, bro. I'm going to shout him out on here.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, from when I came home and I went over there and I met him, like, I took him on like a little brother. You know what I'm saying? Like, every day, the only reason I go to the office, because my office is in Greenbelt, and Rose is in Greenbelt, is because I could leave the office and go train that little nigga and work out with him. That's the only reason why I really go to the office. Because I look forward to that. I look forward to like helping him mold him and like get him prepared for like the next level. Like we don't we just don't work out football shit. We talk about life.
For sure.
He tell me about his problems. I tell him about my shit.
For sure.
He be knowing what the fuck be going on in my
No
life.
question,
Like,
man.
he ain't got no reason to, but he just do because I just tell him.
That's your little
You know
man.
what I'm saying? Yeah, that's my little man. So it's like, bro, that shit feel good. And I told my man, I was like, man, I look forward to that. That shit make me feel great.
Yeah, to see him be great.
Let me ask you this though.
That shit don't mean like that shit's great.
What's more important to you, man? Or it can go hand in hand, family or money? Because the reason why I ask that, because sometimes, man, when you chase the money, just like we started at the beginning of the interview, you lose track of your family. They sometimes try to get in contact with you. You don't want to answer the phone because you're so tired, bro. You might be in your little mood because you just grinding so hard. And you're like, damn, I don't even feel like talking. But sometimes we chase the money so hard for our family. It's never for us, it's for our family. So we can put them in a better situation, a better, environment. Because where we come from, shit be fucked up. And we're like, damn, only if I had some money, shit would be different. But then you realize when you get some money, shit don't change because you got to change your mentality first. Your mental has to change first before you do anything. So I encourage everybody to fall in love with your purpose. You got to have purpose. Every day you wake up, that's how you be happy. That's how you have joy and peace because you're waking up with a purpose. I know what I'm going to do today. I know what I want to like. Looking like my man Manny always say, looking forward to this podcast. We just bitten, bro.
Fact. We just saying that shit and having fun,
Yeah, just
bro.
talking, chopping it up.
Brotherhood
Yeah,
shit.
no question,
You
bro.
know what I'm saying?
I want to say something, right? When we talking about purpose, right? I remember writing my mother a letter, right? Like, coming home, like, before I came home, I didn't know exactly what I was going to do. I didn't really know what my purpose is going to be, right? But in a sense, I manifested this before I even knew that this was going to be one of my things, right? I wrote my mother, like, look, like, I want to be able to, convey message, like, use my voice. It didn't, in my mind, it didn't necessarily have to be me talking, but me using my voice to kind of help change minds, build minds, elevate minds, right? Bring understanding to people, right? And things of that nature. Like, I remember just going into detail with her and like telling her I had this vision, like I just felt like I had to do that. Like, this is what I want to do, right? And then I tell you, I'm like, bro, like, you don't even know, like, this manifested into this, into a podcast. Like, it never really, like, people done mentioned it to, like, my cousin. Shout out to my cousin Erica. Love the shit out you.
Shout out.
She was like, man, we should do a podcast. But I never really like took it on and like entertained it. But then it's the universe, it's God, so then like it kind of pushes you. Even when I met him in the halfway house, bro, this is how I know E2. Me and him met in the halfway house, and he stood out to me, and I'm pretty sure I stood out to him because how he moved, how laid back he was. And the same thing, like we just gravitated towards each other. You know what I'm saying? Great minds, great men gravitate
It's
towards
not a lot
it.
of niggas from the half west I talk to.
Yes.
I'll tell you that right now.
So,
of course.
so even when I remember he was like, I was talking and he's like asking me like what I got planned or what I got going on. I'm like, honestly, bro, like I don't really know. I'm like, I just know I want to make my way out of, you know, where we coming from. I'm like, I want to make something. I want to make this shit count, bro. Because like, in a sense, it's like this second chance. I'm like, shit, I gotta take advantage of this motherfucker. You know, I gotta make the best of it.
No question.
So
That is a second
purpose, man. I don't know. You know, I can't really define my purpose, but I know this is playing
You
a
want
part
it.
in it.
You
Yeah.
want it. You want your purpose.
Yeah,
you want your
it's
purpose.
playing the part in it for sure.
No question. You want your purpose.
You gotta think, bro, like, shit don't happen for no reason, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you.
No question.
Cause like, when I was in Fulton, New Jersey, and like, when I got there, bro, they had me in confinement for like a month and a half, 2 months.
Damn.
Exactly.
That's a medium jump to the
Exactly.
yeah.
So off of rip, I'm like, I'm getting there, I'm by my junk. Because you know, you in confinement, you ain't getting out. Just for showers, Monday, Wednesday, Friday.
That's it.
So that shit just had me like really sitting down and thinking like, yo, this gotta be for a reason.
For sure.
And it's like, before I went in, bro, I remember I was leaving, but my mother gave me a Bible, bro. And she just wrote down like different like junks I should read. So when I was in there, I was really reading them, and all of it was just like, be better to other people. You know what I'm saying? Life is not a selfish life.
For sure. Like,
You know what I'm
facts.
saying? Humans and ourselves should be creatures.
I'm telling you.
So I was really in there, and I was just like, bro, I think that's really just what it is. This time right here by myself was trying to get me to understand. Don't be selfish. Really help the people around you. Because I remember when I was doing, you was getting bread, but then you're not helping your family. When you start off, you think you doing this to help your family, but then you buying bitches purses, you taking bitches to dinner. Not saying it's bad, but it's like you doing that, but then you forgetting your family.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And this opens the story I tell my friends is like, I ended up like during that time period I was doing what I was doing. I ended up going back home. I went back home, and I had my uncle, because I always got 2 phones. I left my phone in UConn, but I always had 2 phones, bro. So I'm leaving. So I'm leaving and shit. He's like, yo, let me get 1 phone. Let me get a phone for you. And I'm just like, nah, I'm gonna send you a phone when I get back. When I get back over there, I'm gonna send you a phone back. That ain't nothing. But then that was a test from God. I always look at it like that.
Yeah.
Because when I came here, a week after he died.
Damn.
When I came here a week after he died, and I always remember that shit every day, bro.
How did it affect you?
That shit really made me feel like, bro, when you got it, why not give it?
Because you know you're going to get it back
Why
tenfold.
not give?
Sure.
Like, nigga, that me telling him I'm about to go over there and send him a phone was because I had it. It wasn't because, like, I didn't have it, I was going to come in and start working, you know. I had it.
No question.
So it was like, bro, when I came back a couple months, like, a couple weeks, I remember I was in class, bro. I was in class at Bowie State, and my mother sent me the text. It's like, yo, your uncle just died. And I was in class looking at my phone. I got up and I walked out, middle of the class, bro. I walked out. And I was just like, and all that I kept thinking about was him asking me for that phone. You know what I'm saying? I was like, why didn't I give it to him? That would have been joy in his heart.
For sure.
At least he would have remembered me
For sure.
in some type of way. So that's why right now what I'm doing right now, bro, I'm buying like filters, like water filters in Cameroon and shit like that to help people with clean water to drink. It's like the whole Flint jump.
For sure.
That's what I'm doing back home,
That's
bro.
Major, bro.
Cause it's like, I'm like, whoa, what you gonna do with the money, bro?
Let me
What
ask
you
you
gonna really do with it?
Let me ask you this. Like, you talk about prison, like, how did you get through prison? Because you said when you first got there, you was in a hole for a whole month, confinement, right? So who was your biggest support system? And like, how did you get through that situation?
I said God was.
Yeah, for sure.
Because all I did, I ain't gonna lie to you, all I did was wake up every day, pray, read the Bible, go to sleep, and wake up and wait for the meals to come. Like, I had a motherfucker, the CO, I forgot what her name was, the lady. Like, when I first got there, bro, for the first week, they ain't give me nothing. You know, new arrivals, bro, you get towels, toothbrush, soap, all that shit. They ain't give me nothing.
They dragged your ass through the mud.
Man, they ain't give me nothing, bro. Yeah. I mean, I don't eat rice with my hands. I mean, I don't eat rice. So when she was walking past, she see me eating rice with my hands, she knocked on the jaw like, but you don't gotta, you know what I'm saying? You don't gotta, I'm like, nah. She's like, they ain't give you nothing? I'm like, they ain't give me nothing. They ain't give me a chain, you know what I'm saying? They ain't give me nothing. That's when she went and she brought me everything, bro. And from that day, like, she remembered me. Because most niggas, you know, you don't get that shit, you get rowdy and shit. Start banging on the door, like, man, fuck y'all, give me my shit. So, but I, you know what I'm saying, I stayed calm. I'm like, man, I understand, like, if this is my punishment from God, I'm gonna take that.
Real talk.
I'm gonna take that shit.
Bad time.
So I was just like, fuck it. So she forever remembered me, bro. Cause when I ended up going back in there for like, cause when you get COVID, they send you in for quarantine. It was a special cell unit, and they ended up sending me back over there. And she seen me, and she remembered me, and she was fucking with me, and she ended up letting me leave early to go back to my unit, me and my cellie, cause she was like, that's a good nigga. You know what I'm saying? So it was like, bro, like, kindness always get repaid, bro. Forget what niggas trying to let you think, bro. A kind heart goes a long way, bro.
Yeah, nice, bro.
It goes a long way.
Hey, you speaking all law.
That shit goes a long way, bro.
Let me ask you, how's your relationship with your parents, man? Your mom and your dad?
Shit, at first, I think it's still like that, though. My mom told me the other day she think I'm an angry man. Yeah, she said she think I'm angry, but I'm like, I'm not angry. I'm just, you know what happened to you. You know what goes down in the federal system. Yeah, you know how they treat you. But that shit, bro, they really treat you like you property, like you a piece of nothing. Slave. Yeah, so you know, so it's not like I hold grudge against them, but it's like.
Come home with a certain chip on your shoulder that you can't even explain.
You don't know what it is. It's like, then it breeds you to be a certain type of way. Yes. Just off of rip. Like, normal, like, conversation with people, you on a different type of 10 toes. Like, what you talking about? You know what I'm saying? Because you always thinking like you're on a yard or something or some different type of shit.
Like, even to this day, I'm pretty sure you might struggle with it too. I know I struggle with it like a motherfucker. I don't feel comfortable with people asking me like too many questions back there. I was like, get that, like I'll start getting agitated.
Yeah, like what the fuck?
Like my sisters would do it. Like, what you doing? Where you at? And I'm like what's up? Like what you doing?
You know what I'm saying?
Like, get to the point.
I'm gonna ask you, like, you police? I be telling my brothers that, and that's the problem I have with my brothers. Like, they ask me, I'm like, what you police?
Let me ask you, you picked up that habit from prison, both of y'all. You would say?
I would say I had a little bit of it before prison. But then in prison, it just got bigger. You know what I'm saying? Because it's like, everything is like, it's an exchange. You go in there, I give you my paperwork, you give me yours.
For sure.
You ain't just going to get all information from me, I'm not getting nothing from you.
And read this.
So it's like, that's how it is. I stand like that.
So let me ask you, what brings you peace and joy? Like, what's something you look forward to? Like, every day you wake up like, man, damn. It's another day, man. I'm looking forward to doing this today. Cause they say Bob said you're an angry man, but I don't get that vibe from you. You know what I'm saying? But like, what brings you peace and joy though?
Let me tell you what I should tell you. I'm mad first.
Yeah,
okay. I'm gonna tap in on that first. She says that because when she's trying to talk to me, I don't want to necessarily talk to her because she's asking me about the business. Okay. You know what I'm saying? And it's like I deal with the business every day. I wake up thinking about the business. So you talking to me about the business is like, bro, let's get this shit a break, bro. Let's talk about some funny shit. Cause she told me, she's like, damn, I hear you laughing with your friends, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, they talking about some funny shit. If you talking about some funny shit, I laugh too. You start talking to me about some bitches, I'm gonna laugh.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
So that's just really what it was, and I really had to have that conversation with her, bro, cause it's like, man, she called me one day at like 5 in the morning, but it's like, let's talk about this. I'm like, whoa, shit. It's 5 in the morning. She's like, nah, I'm tired of this. I don't want my son to be the angry man. I'm like, oh, fuck, okay. You know what I'm saying? So it's like
Communication, man. It takes us a long way. We had uncomfortable conversations, and
I'm not used to that. I ain't gonna lie to you.
Man,
Shit, I told my mother I love you the other day. She said thank you. I'm gonna just put that out there.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I'm just put that on camera.
Yeah.
I said, man, I love you. She said thank you. I said, fuck. I texted my brother. I said, man, I told your mother I love you. She said thank you. She said, why you put her on the spot? I said, God damn, y'all all fucked up in this house. Y'all talking about me? Y'all talking about I don't express my feelings? Y'all all fucked up.
Hey, what Mom Blue sound of No Love Entertainment?
Man, nigga, what? I like, man, why she do me like that, bro?
Yeah, so what about your pops?
Shit, my part's the emotional one. He cry on cue.
Cry on cue.
You expect mom to be like that, but that pops up.
Yeah, he cry on cue, but he got, you know what I'm saying? Like, and you know, I feel like that was like the beef for a little bit, because it's like motherfuckers will go and talk to him more, because he more, you know, he more understanding, he more willing to listen.
Right.
It's like, yo, if I tell you one sentence, you give me two, and like, I don't want to talk to you, fuck you.
Yeah.
Get out of here. I don't want to say nothing to you. I don't know if you curse him.
No, yeah, we just keep it. It's the real, man. We keep it a gut.
So it's like, man, look, but him, he'll listen to you, bro. He tell you some real shit that you want to hear, and some shit that you don't want to hear, like you said.
Man,
sometimes you want some shit you
like
that shit gonna hurt, but you gotta listen.
Yeah, no
to
question,
it.
bro. You don't want to hear, but you know it's the truth, bro.
Yeah, that's the purpose of this, man. We be trying to give people what y'all need to hear. Y'all might not like that shit, but take it. Some people can't take that shit. Like, some people don't know how to process things that they don't want to hear.
Yeah, and like, you know, that's crazy though. You know what I noticed about us human beings? We always want to be right.
Yeah.
Always want to be right, bro. We want everybody to agree with us. It's like sometimes you gotta listen. Like Lil L said, man, God gave you two ears and one mouth for a reason. So you gotta listen more. But sometimes we just so quick to get our point across, and it's like we don't sit down and process our thoughts. Cause I know I could be that way. You know what I'm saying? I want to be right all the motherfucking time. I'm gonna be honest. I always want to be right. I'm gonna be real with you. But sometimes you gotta really sit down because, like, okay, we all right because it's your perspective. Just because I don't agree with it, not saying that don't mean you wrong. You know what I'm saying?
It's also respecting the next person's perspective.
Yeah,
you
sure.
feel me? Like for example, let's just say, give an example of myself. Like, my baby mom called me, she might be like, "What are you doing?" I don't feel like she should be doing it.
Yeah,
it's not really your business.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah. And in her mind, she might not be doing nothing wrong.
Mm-hmm.
But in my mind, it's like, nah, you don't need to know what I'm doing.
For sure.
It's two different perspectives.
For sure.
But them two different perspectives will cause you to bump heads.
Yeah, for sure.
You feel me?
Sure.
So it's like again, trying to explain, having enough patience to explain to people what they don't want to hear, why they need to hear it.
Yeah.
You know, so things could flow more smoothly. Because if a person understands, well, you don't necessarily want that or need, like, you know, asking me what I'm doing, well, approach it differently. Like, it's all about your approach. You know what I'm saying?
Motherfuckers call you a hater, bro. I ain't gonna cut you off. If you start telling motherfuckers like something you don't like about them, or something you think they should change, or something about something, motherfucker call you a hater.
And that's, bro, why we always doing that? Like, we supposed to be my brother. Oh man, you hating on me, you jealous. I'm like, that's why relationships always fall out. Like, damn, we could know each other from the mud. You start making a little, you know, changing your lifestyle, getting more fame, more money. Oh, you hating on me. But like, before that shit happened, you didn't even look at me that way. You didn't look at me as a hater or a jealous person. But now you got some fame, and I tell you about your soul. I tell you, like, bro, I don't like that shit. That shit get into your head, bro. Like, be humble, bro. Oh, you hating on me, fuck you. Then you'll cut me off.
Yeah.
And
before
then
that
you
shit
go right along the people that's riding your motherfucking
That's
coattail
it.
because you up there.
Yeah, exactly. Tell you right every time. Yes, man. A whole lot of yes people. That when you do, when it's all fall said and done, you come back around me. Like, damn, bro, you was right, bro. But like, damn, why couldn't you listen?
You weren't trying to hear it back
Yeah,
then.
you blowing on me, you doing all type of shit.
Yeah,
but I'm supposed to be your brother.
That's the type of people you need in your
For
life.
sure.
You don't need the people that's gonna agree with everything you do.
For sure.
Because sometimes you might be out of pocket.
Yeah, for sure.
You need,
for sure.
Tell me I'm out of pocket.
I feel
you know
like
what I'm saying?
that shit start with you being willing to listen though. If you ain't willing to listen, like deep inside, you gotta be like, I want to listen. I want to be able to change.
Yeah.
Some motherfuckers, you tell them all that shit, bro. Like, bro, I really think you're doing this wrong. I really think you need to stop doing this. Like, man, niggas always be hating on me. Damn, what the fuck? What the fuck am am I hating
That's
on?
what I'm saying.
I ain't even doing that.
That's
what the
what
fuck
I'm
am I
saying.
hating
That's
on?
what I'm saying.
Like, bro, cut that shit out.
For sure.
They're like, nah, bro, you hating on me, boom. I always knew this. I always knew. So,
Yeah, I'm saying people gonna tell you they gonna tell you their true emotions, man. When it's all said, then you get an argument with a motherfucker. You always been a hater. You always been a bitch.
Yeah. So it's like, man, look. So now you got a lot of people in these fake ass relationships, and they see they men doing fucked up shit, and just be like, man, look, it's his life. It is what it is. But that should never be the case.
No question.
That's your bro.
No
He's
question.
around you every day.
No question.
Especially if a nigga's around you every day, and you talking about, man, that's his life. I don't care. He can do whatever he want to do. And you ain't never call him out on it. You're not his bro.
For sure.
Because my blood brothers has always told me what I'm doing wrong.
For
And
sure.
I've always told them what they doing wrong.
For sure.
Because that's what blood is. You want somebody to do better. So if I'm calling you a bro, like niggas is like, man, look, man, bro, and like,
You need to have the best interest.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? I call man, you bro, I call you bro. I tell you what you're doing wrong.
No question, bro.
I tell you what you're doing
question.
wrong. Like, bro, nah. Now, baby, we was having a whole conversation before this.
It's
You
the
know what I'm
facts.
saying?
Facts.
That's just like,
Facts.
bro. But motherfuckers don't want to hear that shit. That shit don't mean shit to people. They just want to be bros so they can post you on IG.
That's
oh,
it.
Yeah, that's my bro.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, we doing this.
Behind closed doors, y'all motherfuckers ain't get along. They don't even fuck with you for real.
Bro, I seen some, I guess some flaky, fake ass shit. Like literally witnessed it in my eyes. Like on Instagram, it could be something else, but in person, it's like they sitting there bumping head. Like, bro, one thing about like I don't know. It's just if you my man, you my bro. Like it's just we gonna have a certain type of respect for each other. These niggas was like disrespecting each other on a like different level. I'm just like, and then try to like kind of like include me in it like by me trying to pick a side. I'm like, look, Slim,
I'm out of this shit.
I'm on man time, bro. That ain't my business. You know what I'm saying? I'm here to do this and that. That's it.
You know what's crazy? Not a lot of people understand that man time shit, bro.
I know.
Not a lot of people understand.
I know.
Sometimes I feel like you gotta go to prison to understand that. No disrespect, though.
Nah,
To people that didn't go to
I
prison.
ain't gonna say that you too. I don't agree with that.
Nah,
I don't agree with that. I don't agree with that.
Because let me tell you.
Yeah.
On the yard, bro, they're gonna force you to understand that.
Yeah, you gonna learn one way or the other.
It's forced onto you. It's like in the street, you can feel like you can run away, you can go back to your house, you know what I'm saying? You could walk away from the situation. In the prison, where you walking away from? You walking away to the same niggas.
Yeah.
They in your unit.
For sure.
They waiting on you, nigga. You ain't walking away
Yeah,
from
for
nothing.
sure.
We gonna talk about this
For
shit.
sure.
We ain't doing that.
We addressed.
You know what I'm saying? You gonna stand on 10.
sure.
You're gonna stand on 10 there all the time.
Hey,
And like I'm not saying everybody, but I say some people
Yeah.
need to have that experience to really understand what man time is.
Yeah.
A lot of people say, "Oh, I'm on man time," but they don't know what that
Don't
means.
know what the
bro.
fuck they talking about.
Man, now you got a point, but I'm saying like this. Like Manny was saying, you gotta just be cut from that cloth. If you see examples around you all the time, like me, like bro, I never been in prison, bro. Never. Go visit in prison, you know what I'm saying? But my thing is, once you see niggas, like my thing that got me, bro, the neighborhood Manny not come from, or where you come from, whatever we come from, we go through the same shit, different fucking hood, different street address, right? So everybody used to come home, and I used to see the old heads from my way, buy niggas shoes, buy niggas clothes, send niggas money. I'm like, damn, I gotta do that for my niggas, you know what I'm saying? So it was just always an example right there. Niggas go to jail, fly man every Friday. Wasn't much, $20, but that shit make a difference. You know what I'm saying? Because I saw that shit. I ain't have to go to jail. You know what I'm saying? So, like I say, man time, it just has to be in you, bro. Like a lot of people scream that man time shit, but when it comes down to it, just like I said, about being tested, motherfuckers ain't real, bro. Motherfuckers are some phony, flaky type shit when it comes down to it. So, motherfuckers ain't really men. That's why the world's so fucked up, because niggas not moving as men. And that's why relationships fail, because these women gonna reflect everything you doing. So if you acting like a bitch, she gonna act like a bitch. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm
heard
saying?
some suck ass shit today about a dude going to a shorty boyfriend, talking about, oh, she doing this and that, like trying to fuck with it. Suck ass shit.
Man.
I'm like, Snoop, like what? Like I'm hearing it. I tell you know, I'm like, look, that ain't really none of my business, so I don't really.
One thing for sure, niggas.
But the person was looking for advice.
Yeah.
From me, I don't know why. Like I don't know why it's like I got wisdom written on my forehead, and some shit, but they was trying to, get my input.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, look, and I had to explain to that person. I'm like, look, a lot of these dudes don't be on man time. Like I ain't say it in those words because but I'm telling her like some of these dudes be doing female stuff
All the time.
I'm like, no
A
disrespect.
lot of female tendencies,
female.
feminine ass niggas out there.
But some dudes be doing like shit that don't reflect being, standing up as a man. You feel me? Like,
dude, that's fact.
Man, what they call that shit when a nigga try to fuck a bitch, so he'll go tell your bitch some shit. I forgot what they call that shit.
like throwing him under the bus.
Huh? Nah,
Yeah,
it's
suck
another suck ass nigga. But they call it a word. Niggas be doing that shit, bro. But yeah, that shit be crazy. How niggas do that just to fuck a bitch. They'll tell everything you doing the whole time. They want the bitch to leave you the whole time. Shit,
they
love
be
with you.
messy too.
Yeah,
like,
that's how bitch niggas are.
That's some messy.
Look, I'm hitting your girl, bro. I'm looking you straight in the face. What's up, son?
Yeah, that's it.
You gotta know. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Niggas want you to know I fucked your bitch. That nigga smoking. See what happened to trouble. See what happened to all these motherfucking niggas getting killed. All that shit lies behind a bitch. Cause a nigga sensitive, like I just said, a bitch gonna do what she wanna do. I don't care if it's your wife, your baby mother, she's gonna do what she wanna do.
I ain't gonna lie to you.
You know what I'm saying?
Bro, I ain't mean to cut you.
Yeah, go ahead.
Don't bring that shit next to me though. I had a girl bring that shit to me, and I had to tell her, I said, bro, I got too much shit going on for you to fucking have a nigga tracking your location to where I live, to the point that the nigga telling you that I'm outside, but he outside my house.
Yeah.
And like, nah, bro. Like, I ain't even trying to put myself in no type of situation for no puss. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, since trouble situation, I ain't gonna lie, I don't be feeling comfortable like just being around the girl house.
Come to my house.
Nah, fuck all that.
Hotel.
Girl, I'm about to say, you better get a hotel. You gotta vet. Nah, you gotta vet a girl out, because a lot of girls will tell you like, I'm single, I ain't got this.
Just broke up with that nigga last week.
Man, last week.
2 days ago.
You know how niggas be pussy sensitive. No disrespect.
Pussy with
but niggas be pussy sensitive and be all up on their girl shit. Like, what she doing? Nigga probably got a track on her phone or whatever the fuck. The next thing you know, that shit happened to me, bro. I'm at the movies. I'm watching the movie. Shorty pick up the phone. Her ex called. Boom. She go outside, pick up the joint, come back. She sit back down. She like, I don't want you to get mad, but he knows I'm at the movies, and he know I'm with another nigga. He on his way up here. So off rip, I'm like, damn. You put me in this fucked up situation. I'm out here. I'm naked for one. I'm on fucking probation. Niggas, you know what I'm saying? So I'm like, what if I walk out this movie theater and this nigga outside is fucking shooting? Because it's some pussy.
A bitch.
So boom, I'm like, alright man, let's leave, bro.
Yeah.
So boom, I get in the car, I drive home because she had left her car in my crib. I drive home, I get to my crib, I get out the car, park, I get out, I'm about to walk in the house, she behind me, I'm like, where you going? She like, I'm about to come in the house with you. I said, no, you not.
Get the fuck.
I said, no, you not. So I didn't know disrespect, but you not. This nigga found you at the movie theater. He gonna find you here.
My house.
Get the fuck. What the fuck? Alright, I'm
roll, baby.
Yeah, you gotta roll, bro. That shit not that damn serious, bro. I'm not dying over no
cat.
Cause
never, you die, bro. They go to jail, the bitch gonna still be fucking.
Still gonna be fucking.
You know what I'm saying?
So everything I wanted to do in my life, that shit done
for sure, bro.
So I told her, you got stabbed, she crying and shit. I said, man, I'm cool, I'm sorry. But you put this on yourself, like I ain't even know. You told me this shit was done with.
For sure. And I'm gonna tell the younger this, bro. There's a million females in the world. Don't ever cry with no bitch, don't fight on a bitch. Yeah, it's gonna hurt. But you gotta pimp past it. You gotta think mentally, bro. You gotta use your mind and keep it going. Keep everything playing, man. Cause I know when you young, we emotional, we do stupid shit. But you gotta understand, like my emotions can lead me down a motherfucking road that I don't wanna go to. So youngest, get your paper, get your purpose, but keep God first in everything you do. And like I say, at the end of the day, respect yourself, and she will respect you. She ain't gonna have a choice. If she don't respect you, the door is right there. No, let her come back.
Yeah. Freedom can be going like this. I don't know how to snap, man. Snap for me.
Yeah.
There you go. Freedom can be going like this, bro.
Yeah, in the snap of a finger.
Snap of a finger, bro.
Sure.
Today you free, next day you gone.
You're gone. Just like, look, one day you hit it, next day you gone.
Hey, bro, that shit.
Don't die with no cat, man. Come on, man. It's never, like they say, it ain't never yours. You just renting it for the time, temporary. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, I remember Two-Tech early on. He hit me with it. Hey, look, don't be making permanent decisions with temporary people.
That's
I'm
it.
like, hey, look, I wasn't trying to hear it, but I had to hear it. I'm like, hey, Two-Tech, I ain't listening, but I had to learn.
You gotta step in some shit sometimes. You know what I'm saying?
Sure.
That's a real ass quote, bro. A lot of people let that shit fly over their head, bro. You know what I'm saying? You angry right now. I mean, fuck that nigga. I'm about to go shoot that nigga. Woo. As soon as you shoot him, bro, you gonna leave for like a day or so. anger gonna go down. But you know what? That case ain't going down.
I'm telling you.
That case
He ain't
still
coming
right
back.
there.
He ain't coming back.
You out there, my brother.
Hey, look, I'm gonna say this, like, what I went through, what took me, what sent me to jail, it only took a matter of minutes. You know what I'm saying? I spent years. It's easy. It take minutes to get into that shit.
A lifetime to get out.
Man, look, you gotta say that shit again. Niggas don't understand, bro.
Nah, for real.
It takes minutes to get caught, but years to get that time.
Yes, man. Like, that's the realest shit I ever, experienced and, learned firsthand. It's real easy to do it. It's real easy to get caught up. Real easy.
Sure.
You know what I'm saying? You do that shit in minutes. Man, the process, bruh, even going to trial or, the sentencing process, all that shit take time. Then actually going through your sentence takes time. The process of getting ready to come home takes time, bro. All of that shit takes
Well,
very
that's a
long.
good time, but and the thing is, bro, this is the biggest thing niggas don't understand, bro. You living on somebody else's time, bro. You on BOP time. You on BOP time. Whatever you think control you got, you don't have none. You like controlling your life now? Wait till somebody take your control, bro.
Wait till somebody tell you gotta lay down. Somebody tell you gotta go into that cell and lock in. Somebody tell you. Give you y'all ever had a time shower? Yeah, I done had the 8-minute shower, 6-minute shower.
I didn't say
like
you talking about 8 minutes. I had 5 minutes jump.
Yeah.
Shit. 5 minutes jump. Monday, Wednesday, Friday, bro. You don't shower on weekends. Y'all think y'all clean? Fuck y'all talking about? You in the cell, not trying to sweat.
Hey, I'm telling you, hitting that bird bath in that bitch. Hey, look, I was in the hole for about 2 months one time, right? I realized the showers, they didn't have showers in the cell, right? So you get cuffed up and taken out to your shower. So that was every other day, but that was only during the weekday. On the weekends, there wasn't no shower. You know what I'm saying? So literally, you probably only getting 2-3 showers a week.
And it's in the morning too. He didn't tell you that. It's at 5 a.m. He didn't tell you that. 5 a.m. they knock this shit at the count. Boom, boom, boom. Shower. Sleep or no sleep. Get up.
Like a motherfucker.
Bird bathing.
Yeah, that's on you.
Hey, sometimes one thing about it though, like a person will learn to adapt, right? I work out, but of course I just take we had towels at least, you know what I'm saying? I work out, have my soap, get in that sink, you know what I'm saying? Wash up real good. It ain't like a shower. It ain't as good as a shower, but you make it happen. You get me?
So look, E2, before we get out of here, listen, I want to say this, bro. If you could go back and talk to your 13-year-old son, what would you tell him?
I tell that motherfucker to listen, bro. I'm hard-headed. I'm still hard-headed right now. I ain't gonna lie to you. But it's like, at least now, I might be hard-headed with y'all up front, but then I go back and think about what we talking about. And be like, you know what, that was right. They said something that makes sense. Back then, I'm like, man, fuck they talking about.
You didn't even let it sink in.
Yeah, I ain't even let that shit sound. I'm like, fuck
you
y'all.
can't tell me shit.
Y'all don't know what the fuck y'all talking about. Fuck y'all. I know everything. I ain't gonna get caught. That's how the fuck I got caught. Thinking I wasn't gonna get caught.
Shit was too sweet, right?
Hey, your best thinking gets you in that motherfucker.
Nigga, I thought I had that shit figured out, boy. I'm like, man, I'm the man with the plan.
I'm telling you. So look, man, share some positive words with the youth, man. Like some stuff you just want to tell, uplifting words, motivation, encouragement, man. Share something with them, man, before we get up out of this thing.
Some positive shit I'll say is this. It's not everything that you want to do that you're supposed to do. Sometimes you get thrown into something that you're destined to do. You know what I'm saying? Like, the path I'm in right now, I chose the football path. I really wanted to play football professional. I got my boys playing professional football, but it's like, I got thrown into this professional lifestyle, working, and I got to understand it. And right now, nigga run a company, bro. Live and chill. You know what I'm saying?
Talk.
Live and chill.
We got to bring you back on.
No question.
We didn't even touch on that.
Hey, look.
That's a fact,
touch on the
I'm
company.
going to say this, man. Shout out your company, man. Like, say something. Yeah, shout out your company, man.
Oh, Elite Care, you know what I'm saying? Elite Care LLC. We got branches everywhere. DC, Greenville, Virginia. Y'all know what it is. I just came off from a road trip out Richmond, trying to expand the business. But we keep growing, bro. You know what I'm saying? The word is for the taking. If you don't want to take it, you're going to get left.
For sure. And I'm going to say this, man. Look where he came from, bro. Like, look at his story, his motivation, inspiration. He came from prison, man. You know, could have done you could have been locked up right now. You know what I'm saying? Still in prison. And he got his own business, man. So you can do the same thing he doing. You ain't gotta go that prison route. You ain't gotta chose the negative path. You know what I'm saying? But the negative path put him on the right path. So just keep going. Do what you gotta do. Same thing for Manny, man. You know what I'm saying? Use their stories as motivation and inspiration to be great. And like I always say, keep God first in everything you do, man. Listen, I appreciate you, E2.
Nah,
hey, listen.
Of course.
Hey, bro,
Anytime
you gotta come back, bro. Nah, ain't no more. You coming back.
Anytime you want me
You
to
coming
come back,
back.
I'm
Hey,
right
bro.
I ain't doing nothing
Man,
about it.
this is a good dude right here, Slim.
We locked in, bro. Solid niggas is all what you need around you.
That's it. Slim.
Real genuine spirit, bro. Kindred spirit.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
Always, bro. From the first time I met him, bro.
No
Couldn't have known nothing, bro. We just locked in.
Man, this is a good dude right here, man. This is my first time chopping up. I just gotta say this, man, because I love when guests come in and they just keeping it real. They talk about everything, man. This is my first time having to sit down with him. Manny, know him through Manny, you know what I'm saying? He bought a book from me, so that's a good brother, man. You know what I'm saying? They just, listen, we gonna have him back. Ain't no, we gonna bring him. You coming back, bro?
I just want to say, bro, support your brothers.
For sure.
Man, you supported him. That's how I met him.
No question.
You know what I'm saying? Motherfuckers be scared of.
It don't cost nothing.
They're like support me, man. They be like, nah, I don't know if that shit cool enough. You know what I'm saying? Or I don't know if it's this. Because you trying to keep up an image, bro.
Or is it going to benefit me?
Yeah, it's not going to benefit you. It's like, bro, fuck all that shit, bro. Do what's in your heart. Mm-hmm. When you always do something from the heart, bro, that shit go a long way.
For sure.
Always, bro.
For sure. And there you have it, man. The motherfucker real.
Real always, all the time.
If you ain't on the real, you're not real.
Talk to him.
Like
That's a fact, bro.
Talk to him.
Talk to these people real
If you're not on the real, you're not real.
There you go. Bam.